Well, keep in mind, our system is designed to be very robust. We're able to operate in hot days like this or cold days like we had back in February. So from a design and construction standpoint, the system is very strong. We do monitor continually, particularly when the weather gets as hot as it has been. So if there are any issues, we'd advise people to just call us like they would for any other outage that they experience.
And how do you monitor without explaining where it is?
Sure.
What is that building called and what happens inside there?
We are, FirstEnergy is part of an organization called PJM Interconnection, and PJM is responsible for the electrical grid in about a 13-state area. So they have a control room, we have a control room that monitors the transmission side of our business. So it looks as if there aren't any issues as far as getting enough power into the different areas. A lot of power is being used, but is it going to hit a record today? Probably not.
Any idea how much power is used?
I don't have that exactly. If you want to check PJM, it's pjm.com. They'd be able to tell you. I think it's over 150,000 megawatts or something to that effect. It's a large amount of power, but keep in mind there are large numbers of power plants, and we have a very robust grid that brings it in for people to use it. So I guess on a day like this, it's not as much of an issue with getting the power. Maybe it becomes a matter of how much people want to use and how much they want to pay on their electric bill when it gets really hot like this. So it's all about, making a decision of how cold they want their house to be rather than is the power going to be there in the first place.
In that station that you talked about, how do they go about, are they monitoring? Is it one monitor that shows the entire area? Does it show various neighborhoods? And what do they do inside?
They basically would break it down by different regions. We don't have it down to the neighborhood level. We do have our operations center for Ohio Edison, as a matter of fact. They would be able to tell us in the neighborhoods, just like any other, if there's an outage from the weather or a squirrel or a car pole accident, that kind of thing. So they basically monitor with a computer system that tells them how much power is flowing in and out, and if there are any things that they need to be aware of. And if there are, then we would need to make changes to ensure there's plenty of power for everybody.
So it's telling you how much power is coming in and out in the area, not to specific areas. So
That's
it's not
correct.
like you're monitoring specific parts of town to see if that